Last month, Suzuki sold 558 Kizashis in the US. Let me put that into perspective for you. That's about as many Camrys as Toyota sells in half a day. To my American ears, the problem is the name, Kizashi. It sounds like, well, a type of sushi. You know, I'll have a California roll, throw in some Kizashi, and maybe a bottle of sake. It actually means a good omen, or a good thing is coming. So let's find out if indeed a good thing is coming with the 2012 Suzuki Kizashi. A good omen, huh? Well, let's see if this good omen turns out to be as good as I hope it is. Drive, and away we go! Let's start with the easy stuff. This Kizashi gets 22 miles to the gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. And it cost, let me see here, $26,404. You know, that's a big chunk of change for a Japanese car that comes from a manufacturer that's well known for doing off-road cars like the Suzuki Samurai. Alright gang, let's see how the Kizashi does 0 to 60 at 1 mile above sea level. I have my little app here called Dynalicious, which records that for me. And you know what? Let's just hit start, wait, and here we go. I do have paddle shifters, but I'm letting the car do what it wants to do, which is the CVT drone on, of course. There's 40, here comes 50, and we're about to hit 60 now. Alright, let's see what the results are. 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Not bad, nothing that'll knock your socks off, but you know, you won't be embarrassed by a stoplight drag race if that is your thing. The Kizashi's 2.4 liter 4-cylinder puts out 180 horsepower and 170 pound-feet of torque, which would be plenty, except for the fact that this GTS model is mated to a CVT. And if you ever watch TFL Car, you know how much we love CVTs. At least in America, if you're going to compete with other Japanese cars in this segment, you have to bring it. And by bring it, I mean you have to be big. So cars like the Altima, the Camry, and even the Accord, they have a lot of room for us big Americans. Me, if I sit back here with this seat all the way back, at 6'2", I don't fit. Unlike the back seat, the trunk is cavernous. Okay, not Toyota Camry cavernous, but certainly enough to fit a bike if you remove the back wheel, and of course, to fit Nathan, if he were here. From a style perspective, I really like the Kizashi. It looks a little bit like the previous generation Jetta with just a hint of Sonata thrown in. It's short, it's compact, it's powerful, it's muscular, it's a handsome car. I'm gonna have to give the Kizashi a 6.5. That's right, a 6.5 on the ride and handling scale, because it's well dampened, it's sporty, it's firm, but it's just a little too bouncy. It's the kind of car that if you were to take your mom in it, she'd be not very happy with you because she'd say it's too rough. In terms of steering, it's a little bit on the numb side, but nicely weighted. And I like that because it makes me want to go fast around corners. It's not a car you're going to see on every street corner like, you know, the Camry. If you can get past the CVT, maybe get the stick shift, and make do with a tighter interior, it's certainly a car that deserves a second look, especially here in Colorado with the all-wheel drive option. As always, this is Roman reporting for TFL Car. See you guys next time.